For your Thanksgiving dinner, sample the flavors of magic. Press the button below to travel to the homes of magicians around the globe for an intimate performance of their favorite creations. Watch episodes now at flavorsofmagic.com. Our most recent episode has tips on intergalactic dating from comedy magician Heather Rogers and a psychic teddy bear. On our Thanksgiving episode, premiering November 19th, America's Got Talent favorite Rogue will teach you magic that you can perform. And you'll be amazed when Jade from Penn and Teller's Fool Us makes the magic happen in your own hands. Flavors of Magic, divinely diverse deception.
Okay, so tickets on sale now. Alan Shane must say. Okay, we can ask anyone. You think he's going to phone right? Right. Yeah, this might need a little light fade. Again, stuff. You get a little more caffeine. This, that little bit, I think, gives it enough for the face. That's why it's hanging up a little. Heavily measured. Great. That's really wonderful. Yeah.
When people imagine a magician, they often think of somebody in a top hat and a tuxedo or even a cape. But there are lots of different kinds of magicians, and they do many different kinds of magic. Just like painters or musicians, we express ourselves through our art, and for the next hour, a group of magicians have invited us into their home studios so that they can share some divinely diverse deception.
Advanced technology is almost indistinguishable from magic. We've got to be grateful for the magic of technology, which allows us this possibility to be together tonight and to celebrate magic.
Welcome to Flavors of Magic. Hi, everybody, and welcome once again to Flavors of Magic. Tonight's show is going to be interactive. There's magic for you to do at home. You'll learn some magic, and some magic's going to happen in your own hands. So you'll need a few things. I suggest that you watch this show seated at a table. I have one right here, which is just out of camera range. And you'll need a deck of cards. You'll also need a small salt shaker and some napkins. Now, I don't actually have a salt shaker with me because I have a big salt shaker, so you could also use a bottle of hand sanitizer, a small bottle of contact lens solution, a nail polish bottle, and I also have pretty much anything from your spice rack. I've got Everything Bagel Spice Blend. Delicious and magical. So if you don't already have those items handy, go and grab them now and come right back, because you're going to learn a magic trick today that I like to do when I'm out eating at a restaurant. So the napkins and the salt shaker are right there, but you can use all kinds of things at home to do it. While you're getting that, I will introduce myself. I'm Sarah Krasson, Resorceress of the Society of American Magicians, and I'll be your host tonight. We at Flavors of Magic also want to thank the Tank and the Society of American Magicians for their support, and also the phenomenal group of magicians that has invited us into their home studios tonight to share some of their favorite creations. While we're here on Zoom together, normally when we watch a show, we clap, we applaud. Well, the magicians, the performers can hear us laugh. But right now, they can't hear us laugh, they can't hear us applaud, so we've changed how we respond. If you're here in the Zoom, there are reaction buttons at the bottom of your screen where you can clap or give a thumbs up. If you're if you're watching on the stream, if you're watching on YouTube, there's a chat box that you can type in and talk to each other and to us. We will be watching. And if you're here in the Zoom, we also have adapted the sign language symbol for applause, which is to applaud like this. That way, the performers can see your reaction and understand that you like what you see. So let's have a round of applause. See, everybody understands the new procedure. Excellent. Thank you all so much. And also, each of our performers is available for events. So if you're interested in learning more about them, we'll have their websites and social media handles in the credits after the show. And now for some divinely diverse deception. Our first performer is Mark Phillips, who had a successful 30-year career as a top trade show magician, which he threw away when he began producing and co-starring in the Magic Duel comedy show at the Mayflower Hotel in Washington, D.C. The Magic Duel, in which Mark battles against former Flavors of Magic performer Ryan Phillips for your approval, has been one of the highest rated shows, has been the highest rated show, Mark, in Washington, D.C. And now we have one of the stars, Mark Phillips.
Hey, wow, really nice to be here with everyone virtually. Welcome to Flavors of Magic. I'm going to get right into it and show you something that, well, is a little outdated, I guess, sort of like me. It uses a newspaper. Don't see those too much anymore. But when I was a kid, I was actually a paper boy, and I learned some really important life lessons on that job that I would like to share with you. The first thing that I learned is a barking dog never bites is the biggest lie that any adult will tell an 8-year-old kid. It's true. I think it's because when I was a kid, they were more like child labor suggestions. Yeah. The other thing that I learned, though, and this is kind of strange, I learned what causes motion sickness. It's not motion. That's the weird thing. Motion sickness happens when your eyes send your brain conflicting information. That's why you get sick when you're reading in a car. Well, not when you're driving, because how would you text? No, what happens is the distance between your eyes and the newspaper never changes. And so your eyes are telling your brain that you're not moving, even though the rest of your body knows that you are. Now, if you think about it, that's a lot like magic, because in both of those instances, your body is telling your eyes are telling your brain that it saw something, even though that something never really happened. They're waving, how nice. Well, I'm going to switch cameras here really quick, and I'm going to show you a card trick. Now, this is not a normal deck of cards. Most of the time, magicians go out of their way to make sure everyone knows that they are. These are actually marked cards. Yeah, they are. I don't take any chances, in case you're wondering. These are what they call edge marked cards, though, which is kind of unusual. You can see the little lines on the edges there. Those are the markings. Now, it is a full deck of edge marked cards. That means that they're all here, all 52 of them, red, black, high, low, odds and evens. I probably wouldn't show you if it weren't important. But we do want to focus on a card. And so I'm going to grab someone from the audience. How about, I see a gentleman wearing a very nice rust-colored sweater named Rich. The gentleman is named Rich, not the sweater. And I'm also guessing that it's rust-colored and not actually rust. Is that correct, Rich? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, good. Rich, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my thumb down the side of the card. You have the all-important task of saying stop.
Stop.
Excellent. I'm going to cut the cards exactly where you stop. I'm going to show you that card. I'll try and get a little bit closer because I don't want to look at the screen. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. And then I'll lose it in the deck. In fact, I'm going to lose it in the deck by giving them a very unusual kind of shuffle. In fact, it's not a shuffle at all. It's called an unshuffle. And in an unshuffle, each card unshuffles perfectly with every other card. What that means is that after that first unshuffled, if I come in close, you can see that the little markings begin to read unshuffled 4 times. Kind of hard to see. Kind of hard to see when they're so small. So let me give them a second unshuffle. Again, each card will unshuffle perfectly with every other card. The cards weaving together perfectly, which actually causes them to, well, unweave perfectly, so that after that second unshuffle, you can see that they now say unshuffled only twice. Yeah, this is the opposite of math that causes that to happen. Just a theory, I'm not really sure. But I'll give them one last unshuffle. With any luck and, I don't know, about 26 years of doing this trick, each and every card will be perfectly and completely unshuffled.
Wow.
Now, it is kind of cool that it says unshuffled once, but you don't even have to believe what it says. You can look at the cards too and see that they're unshuffled. You see, they're back in perfect order now. That's ace through king of hearts, clubs, diamonds, and spades. I didn't expect it the first time either. But I do still have to find your card, Rich. So what I'll do is I'll snap my hand, I'll wave it mysteriously over the deck. One card will rise up to the top. What was the card you selected?
8 of hearts.
The ace of hearts coming out on top perfectly.
8 of hearts.
What?
8 of hearts.
Oh, the 8 of hearts.
8 of hearts.
Yeah. This will be my last performance on Flavors of Magic. Now, I don't want you to think that I would make a careless error like that. You want the 8 of hearts. So watch those little markings. And we will give you the 8 of hearts. They do not pay me to make mistakes, folks. Well, let's move back to the front and let's close things out with, well, it's my favorite trick, and it's also one of the classics of magic, one of the tricks that goes back to ancient Egypt. It uses these little copper cups. It uses 3 of them. They're all exactly the same. It uses a magic wand, too, which you don't get to see too often these days. All the same. Particularly this one. They're solid cups, though. I wouldn't want you to think I would use trapdoors or anything too strange. To begin, what I do is I tap the little cup and then I tap my fingertips and I get this little baseball. It sits on top of cup number 1 like that. That's all it does. For number 2, I spin twice, I tap again, and I get a second ball, and that one sits on top of cup number 2 as well. Now, they just kind of rest there unless you give them a squeeze. If you give them a squeeze just right, they'll go through the cups. That's number 2. For number 3, I spin 3 times. Let's line these up. I spin once, twice, 3 times for number 3. Oh, sometimes it happens by itself. Yeah, I didn't expect that the first time either. Oh, thanks. The little guys vanish just about as easily as they appear. If I give the first one a tap, it'll just sort of fade away at my, okay, that happened kind of quickly, didn't it? Yeah, let me slow things down. I'll let you see the ball in my hand, in my fingertips, all the way until the very last second when I give it a little tap and it fades away. That's number 2. The last one is the most difficult though, because at this point, my sleeves are getting really full. They don't actually go up the sleeves. They go back beneath the cups. You see, that's number 1. That's number 2, and that's number 3. Thank you. Now, it is a little bit confusing, I found. There are so many things to keep track of here. So what I like to do is I like to simplify things. I'm going to eliminate one of the cups and one of the balls from the, I wouldn't cheat you guys. You're watching really closely. Two cups remain. And the object, of course, is to impress you with those 2 little guys. A little tap on this cup, a little tap on that cup, and the balls switch places. They switch. It's very subtle. You have to look closely. No, I think it's a little bit more impressive if I snap my fingers, get that one to vanish and reappear right over there. I'm going to get rid of another ball, as it turns out. In fact, I'll get rid of both of them. I found if I put those 2 away, the middle ball returns. If I put the middle ball away, that one comes back. Actually, if I snap my fingers, they both come back. But at this point, well, I'll ask you again, Rich, since you're still handy. At this point, I'll give you a choice because it'll be like the 3 shell game. Which one of the cups would you like the little ball to appear beneath? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? You get to choose. Number 1. That has a big one underneath it. I was actually hoping you might pick number 2, so I put one there just in case. That's really number 3. Number 4 is kind of strange because, well, there are only 3 cups. And of course, I made the last one easy for you. That is ball number 5. And those are the cups and balls. Thank you, folks, very much for turning into Flavors of Magic. I hope you enjoyed my portion of the show. I'm going to stick around and watch the other great magicians, too. Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you so much, Mark. That was fantastic. I love the cups and balls. It is a classic of magic. And how a magician chooses to present that says so much about them, the choices they make. And that was gorgeous. So thank you so much for sharing that with us tonight. Of course, now, you're in the magic duel, and your partner or nemesis was on another time, so I cannot opine, but I have to be loyal to Flavors. I love you both. And now our next performer is Amanda Nepo. She's a teen magician who lives just outside New York City, and at 10 years old, she was bored and decided to look up how to do a magic trick on YouTube. From then on, she was hooked. Amanda enjoys creating original magic and crafting her own props, one of which is currently being manufactured for sale to other magicians. Amanda is a skilled close-up performer and has performed for Magic on Coney Island, local events, and youth magic competitions. Please welcome the future of magic, Amanda Nepo.
Hi, I'm Amanda Nepo. Thank you, Sarah. And I thought I'd start off through this time, online shopping has been more popular than ever. But I find as a magician, I don't really need that. I don't need to online shop because I can do that myself. And that's what I want to do today. So for me to shop online, first thing I need is a box. Just as anything, you need something for it to appear in. And for this, we're gonna need something to order. So I would love if I could have someone on. Let's hold up. Let me see if I can find someone. Give me a sec. How about Karen B? Would you mind helping me with this? Do you have your phone with you?
Yeah, I have my phone.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. First off, I'm gonna want you to say we're gonna have you choose a card. So here, so just say stop whenever.
Stop.
Right there. Okay. So here, I'm gonna take that, and that is a 3. So remember 3, and here's what I'd like you to do. I'd love for you to go onto your phone, and I want you to open up Safari.
Okay.
or Google, whatever you do, whatever search bar, and I want you to type in, normally I'll shop on Amazon.com.
Okay.
Let me know when you're there and here.
I am there.
Okay. And now what I'd like you to do is we'll do bestsellers. So I believe if you look at right below the search and you scroll a little bit to the left, you're going to click bestsellers.
Okay, I'm very old.
Here, I'll pull it up on mine too, just so you can see. Let's see. So, hold on, give me a sec.
Because mine's showing holiday deals.
So here. So if you have here, you can scroll. Oh, sorry, I can't see that well. You can scroll like this and click on bestsellers. Can you get to that? That's all right if you can. But
Yep, I got it.
okay. So now once you click on bestsellers, it's going to give you some options. And here, since I'm staying at home, let's just do Amazon Pantry. That's the third one for me. Is that the same for you?
Pantry. No.
It should say any department, devices.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hold on, I gotta scroll down. Mine's alphabetical.
Oh, I see. Okay.
No. Sorry, mine does not have pantry at all.
There's not.
No, mine says any department and then launch pad. Oh, I got it. Okay.
Yes. Okay, we're there. Thank you, Karen. So now once you click on that, so here it was 3, correct? It was a 3 that you chose. So I want you to look at number 3.
Okay.
On there.
Yep.
Here, I'm looking at mine. What does it say for you? What object is that?
Quilted northern toilet paper.
Toilet paper. That's good. I need toilet paper. So here, we're gonna order some toilet paper. To order it, we have the box. I want you to think of toilet paper. I think it came. Let's see. Oh. Okay, we have a slight problem. I needed toilet paper, but everyone else probably does too. It's empty. It's okay. Here, we can do something. So we have the empty toilet paper roll. Here, let's just watch it.
Nice.
Now we have full roll of toilet paper. Thank you so much, Karen. I will definitely use this later on. And yeah.
Awesome.
So I showed you that, but here, I would like to show my best thing, the coolest thing I can do with a deck of cards. Now, not only am I going to show you the coolest thing I can do with a deck of cards, but you guys are going to get to learn it too. Are you ready? It's pretty cool. Boom! The fan! I know, so cool, so impressive. It's crazy. Okay, here. I'll show you how it's done. Okay, you'll be a little disappointed, but okay, it's not actually a fan of cards. I know you're looking at me crazy because it looks like I'm holding a fan of cards, but it's actually just a printed piece of paper. Yeah, not as impressive, but it looks like you're holding a fan of cards. Actually, it's fairly easy to make one of these. All you need to do is get, hold on, let me see if I can find it. Here we go. You need to print out a piece of paper like this. And so then once you do that, it's a little tedious to cut out all of the parts of the fan. But once you cut it out, it looks like this. So, and all I do is I cover the thumb with my fingers. So now it looks like we have a fan of cards here. Now, if you really want to prove that you can do a fan of cards, all you need to do is close up the fan and start shuffling again. Thank you. Here, okay, so I showed you the coolest thing I can do with cards. Let's try this. I'm gonna show you the coolest magic I can do with cards. It's pretty cool. For this, I'm also gonna need someone, so let's see. We'll try Greg Phillipson. Would you mind helping me with this?
I would love to.
That's Awesome. Thank you, Greg. Greg, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have you choose a card, and to do that, I'll spread them all out so you can see them. And I'm just gonna bring my finger through like this. And I want you to just say stop for whenever you think, whatever card calls to you or whatever card you like. Okay, so I'll just go and just say stop whenever.
Stop.
Right there. Okay. Here, I'll give you a little bit of options just in case it wasn't exactly where you wanted to stop, or I didn't stop exactly where you wanted. So here, you have 4 cards. Here's what we'll do. For you to choose this, we'll label these cards. We'll label it, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, so this would be 1, this would be 2, this would be 3, and this would be 4. Just name any number from 1 to 4.
3.
3, okay. 1, 2, 3. 3 will be yours. The rest are here and here. Let's see. I don't know. Can you see that card?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the card. We are going to put it into the middle of the deck. I don't know how well you can see that. Just like that. Now watch. This is the best part. We take it. Boom. Just like that. Now your card is on top of the deck. That's crazy, Greg. That's crazy. See, okay. I feel like you're faking it for me. I literally just made your card go from the middle to the top.
I believe you.
You believe me? Well, thank you, Greg. I really appreciate that. But here, just for anybody who's a little skeptical, I'll show you your card really is on top. I don't know if you can read that. Your card. Get it? Okay. It's not really.
Got it.
It's not really a trick, but here we'll do this. I want you to do, Greg. I want you to think of your card here. We have the your card. Ooh, I don't know how well you can see that.
I see it.
I want you to watch the finger. Watch the card. Think of it. Boom. We have your card, your actual card, the King of Hearts.
That's it.
Okay. But here, so we made the card go to the top, but let's see, instead, we're just going to try to maybe find your card, and you're going to help me with this again. So we'll take the King, your card, and we're going to shuffle it into the deck. This is just to mix it up and get it lost. Here, we'll even give it a little shuffle. Like so. So, how about this? We'll do the same thing as we did before, where, I'll spread them out, and your card could be any of these. But what we're going to try to do is I want you to just feel where you think your card is. And I'm just going to put my finger through like this, Greg. And I would like you to just, again, as before, say stop whenever.
Okay. Stop.
Right there? Okay.
Right there, exactly.
And here. Again, we'll take a couple of the cards for you to choose from. You know, Greg, I think you did fairly well. I think your card might be part of these. Oh, okay, it could be here, but we'll start with these 4. So here, we have the 4, and same as before when you first chose your card, we'll label these from 1 to 4. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. What I'd like you to do is just say any one from 1 to 4.
I'll try 1 this time.
We'll try 1. So again, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So you chose 1, 1. Okay, so you chose the 4. I'm going to see if I can figure out which of the 4 it is. Let's see. I feel like this might be your card. I'm not sure though, so we'll just leave it there for now. Could you name another number?
3.
3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay, this is definitely not your card. This is not your card. But here, so we have the 2 left. Here, let's just. Could you name another one? It's either 2 or 4.
4.
4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you know what you're doing. I'm not telling you.
Okay, I know this is gonna sound bad, but this one might be your card too. And so here, let's try the last one. Okay, Greg, I'm sorry. It might also be your card. You know, I think. Oh, okay. I think I know what it is. I think I had a little trouble. Maybe because I think every one is your card.
Oh my God.
This one is your card. This is your card.
Right.
This is your card. And I said I wasn't sure if it was in the deck here, but I think that's because I think every card is your card. This is your card. This is your card. This is your card. We could go through the entire deck. I think every single one of these is your card. Greg, we're missing one. Missing one. You could have chosen any card in the beginning. You chose one card, and that was your actual card, the king.
Bravo. Beautiful job.
Thank you so much, Greg. And thank
Just
you
terrific.
who was watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed the next performers to come.
Oh, well done, Amanda. I'm the host tonight, but I am also a magician. And so let's see if I've learned anything from you. I am out of toothpaste. No. All right. Amanda, you'll have to work with me later. I don't have it yet. That was fantastic. Thank you so much. And now is the time for you to get your napkins and your salt shaker or your nail polish or your hand sanitizer or your spice and get ready because Rogue is going to teach you a magic trick that you can do when you're out with friends or having your Thanksgiving dinner or anywhere you want. Starting magic at the young age of 6, Rogue has been performing, teaching, and mentoring for the last 30 years. He's been featured on America's Got Talent and countless news programs, newspaper and magazine articles, online media, TV shows, and in the biopics Magic Man and Misdirection. Rogue grew up to be a full-time performer traveling all over the world, fulfilling his passion, spreading his love of magic, and inspiring others to follow in his footsteps. Rogue, teach us some magic.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. I hope you have your props. You could use a salt shaker. That's the traditional method, but I prefer like a vitamin container, all right, with some vitamins inside. You do need a quarter actually, or any kind of coin. And of course your napkins, okay? I do need a volunteer. Anybody want to help me out really quick?
It looks like Wayne wants to
raise your
volunteer.
hand if you want to volunteer. Anybody at all. It could be a magician, it really doesn't matter. Karen looks really bored. I'm sorry, I'm off in 5 minutes. Wayne, what's up, Wayne? Can you hear me, Wayne?
Yo!
Wayne, do you have a salt shaker or doesn't matter. I'm gonna perform the trick on you first, okay?
Good.
So Wayne.
Yes.
Okay, let me move this back really quick. Sorry, guys. All right. Do you see my multivitamin container?
Yes, I do.
All right. And do you see the quarter on the table?
Yes,
So
I
dark.
do. There you
All
go.
right. Is that heads or tails?
Heads.
Exactly. I'm going to put heads face up just like that. I'm going to put the vitamin container on top, and we're going to cover this up so you don't see the method, okay? Basically, what's going to happen is you're going to snap your fingers, Wayne. I'm going to turn that quarter, which is face up right now, into face down without touching the quarter. Would that impress you?
You're joking me. You joking me?
No, I'm going to try. Like, it's an attempt. Magic is not exact science. So right now, it's what? Heads or tails?
Heads.
Okay. All I want you to do is snap your fingers. Awesome. Now it's tails. I'm serious. Snap again.
You're tricking me.
No, snap again. Louder.
Snap.
Now it's back to heads. That's incredible.
Come on.
All right. It's a joke. It's a joke. No, but seriously, I'm gonna actually make the vitamins inside the container disappear. Okay? Can you hear the vitamins?
I need them. Don't
Can you hear the vitamins? All right, watch. I'm gonna make the vitamins inside the container disappear. Watch, just like that. You know what? I'm just gonna make the whole vitamin bottle go right through the darn table, just like that.
Wow.
Who said wow? Who said wow? You said that backwards. Come on, stop it.
Wow. Can I still use the vitamins?
What?
Can I still use those vitamins?
Yeah, they're back. It just went to the table. All right, so if you have your props in front of you, let's learn this little miracle. So I do prefer, how do you call it, paper towels. They're thicker. You'll see why in a moment. And you'll see why we need a vitamin container. I took out all the vitamins. So if you're kids, you can use any kind of pill bottle. Make sure it's empty so you don't have any like poisoning issues, you know what I'm saying? And the secret right here is really old. I have here inside my sleeve a pack of Tic Tacs that makes a sound. I know, stop laughing, Sarah, it's funny. And then a broccoli rubber band from the broccoli, you know what I'm saying? You strap it to your wrist, so when you shake your sleeve, it sounds like the pills inside the bottle. I know, I brought something new to the table because Sarah challenged me. I was like, you know what? I had to bring bring something new to the table, literally. Okay, so basically what happens is the quarter thing is it's a misdirection. You're not doing anything with the quarter. So this is what happens. Forget about the shaking right now. Let's say it's a regular salt shaker or a lipstick or maybe a crazy glue container or a container of M&Ms, anything that would fit underneath the napkin. So you're gonna wrap this up, and this is why paper towel is better, because it actually retains the shape. See, I'm gonna take this out. Look, it looks like it's still on top. Is that crazy? I love it. And if you guys are really creative, you could actually glue a in between two pieces of paper towel. You could glue aluminum foil, heavy duty aluminum foil, and then you could really get the shape. It'll be like 100% real, like even tap on the top. Doesn't matter. I'm digressing. So basically, what happens is underneath the misdirection of the quarter turning over, you bring it over. It's tails again. And basically, what I'm doing right now is I'm dropping it into my lap. It's silent because the pill container is empty, and right now it's gone. You put it on top, and remember, with that shaking on your sleeve, you can still shake it. For my version, put it on top, slam it, falls between your lap, and you have a miracle. Hopefully you guys learned something this evening that you could do at the Thanksgiving table during dinner or Christmas, but just make sure you don't have more than 10 guests, all right? Otherwise, we're all gonna be in trouble. All right, so right now, back to our wonderful MC, Master of Ceremonies, Sarah Krasson.
Thank you so much, Rogue. That was fantastic. Every time you come to teach us something, you bring something new that I've never seen. And so I love it. I absolutely love it. And I am going to say that this is one place where if you wear a skirt, it's really helpful because it creates a nice little basket there for you.
Servant.
Exactly. Makes a nice little place to drop whatever it is, your salt shaker, your vitamin bottle. So thank you so much, Rogue. Next performer is the co-owner of the Smoke and Mirrors Magic Theater in Philadelphia. He's performed in 35 countries around the world and 49 of the 50 states. So if you know a group in Alaska who needs a magician, please let him know. Please welcome Danny Archer.
All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Smoke and Mirrors Magic Theater. Like she said, my name's Danny Archer. And what I thought I would do, the last two people taught a trick. Can I teach a trick? I'm going to do my first trick, then I'll teach you how to do it. It's a trick with a handkerchief. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Outside, not inside. Here we go. This is a classic of magic. I'm going to do it first, and I'm going to teach you how to do it. The color changing handkerchief. You put it in the top, out the bottom blue. A little bit more in, a little bit more out. More goes in, more comes out. The last little bit, jam it all the way inside. Just like that, it all changes like that. You got to keep the left hand closed. That's a professional tip. Now, here's how I'm going to tell you how it works. There are two handkerchiefs. There's the blue one that you see, and over here in my pocket, I snuck in the yellow one as well. So here's what I do. I do this when I'm backstage, when she's getting ready to do my intro. I take the blue handkerchief and I start to stuff it in my hand. Make sure it doesn't sneak out the bottom. You want to stuff it all the way inside. That's the best way to do it. So when you're ready to do a trick, you wave your hand around like this. This is the misdirection. They won't think about this. Now, professional tip, you want to keep the left hand closed. That's very important. The other thing that you want to make sure you do is when you stick the blue one in, make sure you stick it all the way inside. That way they won't be able to see it, okay? Mark, you look a little puzzled. I said keep the left hand closed. The other thing you want to do when you put the blue one in, you want to stuff it all the way inside. Make sure it doesn't hang out. Now you're ready to do the trick. Keep the left hand closed. That's really important. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the handkerchief. I'm going to stuff it into my hand like this. Now you guys know what color will come out the bottom? Exactly right. Goes in the top yellow, comes out the bottom blue. They only think there's one handkerchief. A little more in, a little bit more out, a little more in, a little more out. The last little bit, you want to stuff it in just like so. It will all change to blue. Make sure you keep the hand closed. That's very important. Now, sometimes that's the way we normally do it, but I'm going to give you now a professional tip. If you wanted to change it to another color, someone yell out a color? Red. I heard red. Then you got to use the magic wand. You want to just give it a little tap like that. Say red. Reach up to the bottom, and you see it will start to change the red. It doesn't make a difference what color, just as long as it changes. A little more in, a little more out, more in, more out. Take the last little bit, shove it in just like that. It will all change to red. Now, we can keep doing this. We'll try it one more time. Does someone have another color they want to suggest? Green, someone said. All right, we'll try it like that. In the top red, out the bottom green. A little bit more goes in, a little bit more comes out, more in, more out. The last little bit goes inside, just like that. And now keep the left hand closed. That's extremely important. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. But I'll tell you what, sometimes you get a difficult spectator. I had a guy recently that said, I want, say, orange, purple. Let's try purple. Give it a little snap like that, you can get a little purple. What if you want orange? You can get a little orange like that. What if you want pink? Doesn't make a difference. As long as it changes color, that's what we care about. Well, thanks, everybody. We're going to try something a little different. Can I see some of the people so I can pick someone there if it's possible? At the Smoke and Mirrors Magic Theater, we bring in the best magicians and mind readers from around the world. And we had last year, Luca Volpe from Italy, the top mind reader. And I said, could you teach me a little mind reading? We can. I can't see anyone else. This is all I have to choose from. All right, Wayne. There's Wayne. Can you unmute Wayne so I can hear you?
There you go.
All right, we're going to try a little something, Wayne. Now, Wayne, for the benefit of everyone here, we didn't talk before the show. We didn't set anything up. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
You're not the guy?
Absolutely.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Now, normally, Wayne, I would try to read your. Wayne, do you have a middle name?
Yes,
Don't
I do.
say it. Don't say it. Just think it. Just concentrate. I'm going to ask you if you would to think of the first letter of your middle name.
Yes.
I am getting the letter P. Wayne, would you say out loud your middle name?
You know what? I'm not going to mess with you. My last name is Toby. There you go. Good job.
All right, I have no idea what that means, but we're going to roll on. Here's what we're going to do. Anybody could try to read your mind. We're going to try something a little more difficult. I'm going to try to send a thought from my mind to your mind. Wayne, I want you to clear your mind. Wow, he did that without the use of beer or TV. Very impressive. Wayne, Luca said the easiest thing to send and receive is visual information. So I have a picture right here. Now, Wayne, clear your mind. I'm going to send a thought from my mind to your mind. Wayne, are you getting anything?
Not yet.
Okay, let me give him a hint. He's a beginner. Wayne, I'm sending, it's the picture of an animal. Wayne, did the image of an animal come to mind?
Yeah.
Would you name the animal out loud?
Dog.
A dog. Folks, would it be beyond belief if I were to turn over this picture and show you the picture of a dog?
Chihuahua.
One day it will be. Not today, Wayne. It was a pig, buddy. That's okay. There's a saying in show business that goes like this. If at first you don't succeed, skydiving is not for you. Wayne, I have a second picture in the envelope. Now, Wayne, it's a different picture, but it's an animal. I will send a thought from my mind to your mind. Wayne, did the image of an animal come to mind?
Yes.
Would you name the animal out loud?
Bird.
A bird.
Yes.
You're not getting it, buddy. It's a pig, Wayne. It's a pig. I know some people out there are saying, Danny, you don't have the guts to try this a third time. I say to those people, hogwash. Wayne, I want you to relax. Don't try to ham it up. Don't think about hogging the spotlight. If this works, he's going to go back to his office. He's going to tell all his friends, I never saw such a great trick. And the rest of you are going to squeal with delight. Wayne, with the light shining on me, I'm a little hot under the collar. I feel like I'm baking up here. Wayne, inside the envelope, I have the final picture. It's the image of an animal. I will send a thought from my mind to your mind. Wayne, did the image of an animal come to mind? Would you name the animal out loud?
My dogs. I had birds.
What?
I had birds.
It's a pig, Wayne. It's a pig. Wayne, I was ready for you, buddy, no matter what you said, because on the back, I've got Noah's Ark with all the animals, 2 by 2. In fact, there's the dog right next to the bird right there. Give Wayne a round of applause for helping out. And that's a demonstration of ESP, extra silly pig stuff. Cool. All right, we're going to try something right now. And this is absolutely perfect because our first performer, Mark Phillips, did a great job. He did the classic trick, the cups and the balls. But believe it or not, before they invented the cup, they still had the balls. So we're going to do a trick that uses 3 little balls. These are little bouncy little white balls. 3 balls, 2 hands, 10 fingers. It goes like this. There's ball number 1. Next to ball number 1 goes ball number 2. 1 on top, that makes 3. Now the idea is simple. A little wiggle here, a little wiggle there. The first ball comes across. I'm going to do it again, even though nobody asked. Here we go. There's ball number 1. Next to ball number 1 goes ball number 2. 1 on top, that makes 3. Now you've seen it happen once. That's the first. That's the second. Wayne is watching me like an immigration officer. Wayne, would you like to see the last ball travel? It's going to go from hand to hand. Don't blink, Wayne. You're going to see it travel. Was it good for you? You know, I'm from Philly. I cheat a little bit. I'll do it again. I won't say a word.
Nah, you got over. You cheated.
Now, even though we have a little magic shop on the other side of the Smoke and Mirrors Theater here in Philadelphia, we don't sell this trick. But I'm going to tell you part of the secret. The reason why the trick fools people, there are 3 balls. People have 2 eyes. I'm going to take one of the balls and drop it into my pocket. Wayne, that leaves how many? That's what I would have said, but there are 3 balls there. You know what? I've got an accent. Lights are shining. It could be confusing you. I'm going to do it again without saying a word. No, you all say 1. I'm not a proctologist, okay? That's 1. Wayne, that leaves. You're not catching on, buddy. There's 3 little white balls.
Come on,
you know,
come
I could do this all day. Many days I have. But I'm going to get to the big finish because we've got a couple other great acts coming up. Wayne, that leaves how many?
2.
2. Hands to start the round of applause, just like that. Thanks a lot, everybody. Check us out, the Smoke and Mirrors Magic Theater in Philadelphia. Ciao.
Thanks so much, Danny. That was great. I really enjoy watching you perform. You have so much energy. I have so much fun. I suspect, folks, I think you'll agree with me, he's a little bit of a ham. All right, I worked hard for that one. And our next performer became a star of the magic world when she won the worldwide competition of the International Brotherhood of Magicians, also earning their gold medal. which has been awarded only a handful of times in the competition's history. From there, she appeared on Japan's most-watched television show and began her journey as a full-time professional magician. She's performed on cruise ships, in casinos, and on stages and TV screens across the globe, including Penn and Teller's Fool Us. Let's take a look at the acts that won Jade that gold medal. Then she'll join us in person. Let's see Jade.
No sound.
Omar, we need some sound.
Okay.
Omar, if you can hear me, we cannot hear the sound. Ah, oh, that's so gorgeous, so elegant, so precise. And now we have the performer herself here with us today. Jade, hi, how are you today?
Hi, Sarah. How's everybody doing?
Great. That act is as beautiful as it was the first time I saw it when we first met some years ago.
We were very young back then. Yes.
Practically babies.
I know.
So, now, how did you come up with that act? How did you make the choice to do that kind of performance?
I have to say, so let me just quickly explain that I'm an immigrant. So for the longest time, I came to America when I was 9. And for the longest time, I rejected my culture. I did not want to be associated with the Chinese culture at all. I think it happens to a lot of immigrants. But because I wanted to put an act together to perform at the Magic Castle in Hollywood, I thought that nothing better than to present my culture. You know, because of this act, I came a full circle to wrap myself and appreciate the culture that I did come from. And I'm very thankful for this opportunity that magic has given me. And also from there, I realized that I had a taste of the stagecraft, and to move around and enjoy the spotlight, and to know that I can mesmerize the audience. And so I just went on to bigger illusions after that, because it was exciting and different for me.
Now, the style of that act and the music certainly evokes China. The tricks themselves that you're doing, are those are those also Chinese, or are those from someplace else?
Yeah, I would say that for anybody watching it, they would say it has certainly an Asian flavor. Rice bowls, snowstorm, and the paper actually has my name in Chinese. It's my given birth name. Yeah.
Nice.
It all has symbols.
And then there came a time when you changed it up a little bit and you added a little different style. Can you tell me a little bit about making that decision, and what different way you decided to go and why?
Yeah, I remember I had the opportunity to tour Canada, and they said, "Do you have a 20-minute act?" My Chinese act is only 8 minutes. And I thought, it took me 3 years to get 8 minutes. I don't have 3 more years. So I figured I had to break out of the silent mode. And there's a trick I do where from the Chinese outfit, in the snap of a finger, my fuchsia dress appears. So I do a quick change on stage, and I come out as the modern woman of the new millennia. And so that was the beginning. And I realized I have a voice, and I can talk, and I can connect with the audience, which I really am in love with, connecting with the audience.
And speaking of which, you're going to do something today connecting with our audience right here.
Yes.
So wherever you are, whenever you're watching this, I hope you grabbed your deck of cards, because if everybody's sitting at a table, has a deck of cards with you, Jade is going to do some magic right in your hands. So Jade, take it away. I've got my deck. It's up to you.
Okay, let's see here. All right. Okay. Do you all have a deck of cards? Wait, I'm going to put you on so I can see everybody gallery view. Okay. All right. Good. Would you do me a favor and just look through the deck, find 4 of a kind of any card? Could be the ace, the kings, the fives, whatever rocks your world. Okay. For me, it's going to be the aces. Okay. Just take those cards out and put them down on the table. Okay, for me, I have the aces. And okay, just put it down on the table. All right. And when you're done with that, with the rest of the cards, oh, you know what? Count down 16 cards. All right, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then with the rest of the cards, put them away. You won't need them. Okay? You've done that. All your 16 cards, well, you just spread them across. All right. And with your 4 of a kind, just place them randomly in the face down cards anywhere you like. Okay, let's see. All right, and let me know when you're done. Okay, square up all the cards and push all your face-up cards into one pile. So what you have is this. Now you can do an overhand shuffle or any shuffle that you feel comfortable with, okay? A regular shuffle if that makes you feel better, whatever you like. And when you're ready, let's see. Ready? All right, good. On your left side, count down 10 cards. Now listen, if you have OCD tendencies, you may have some trouble, but flow with it, okay? You're gonna have some fun. 10 cards on your left into one pile. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the other 10, just put it on your right side. Perfect. Now you have a free choice of turning over either one of these piles. Touch one and flip it over. I'm going to turn over my right side, but you can turn over the left side, whatever you like. When you're done with that, make a little space between the two piles. We are going to do a perfect shuffle. And the way to do that is to take a card from your left, put it down in the center. Then you take the card on your right, put it down in the center. Keep going until all the cards are perfectly shuffled in this manner. And you can tell me to slow down if I'm going too fast. You have that? Everybody good? Wonderful. All right, now here I need you to use your imagination. Pretend you're playing poker. You have two friends on the sides of you and one across from you. Deal out all the cards so that everybody gets a card, okay? Keep going until all the cards are dealt. All right, are y'all good there? I see Karen still dealing. That's okay, everybody's good? Great. All right. You can choose the people sitting on the left and right of you. Take either one of those two piles and put it either to the left or to the right. Basically, you're gonna make one pile. I'm gonna move my right pile to the left. And then the one pile across from you and near you, either move it forward or towards the front, whatever you like. I'm gonna move it forward. And then center them like this. Now again, you know, we've been mixing up the cards kind of crazily. That's why I said if you have OCD, this may be a little difficult, but hang in there, we're almost done. Please touch any one of these piles and turn it over, flip it over. Okay? Okay, let's do this one. And then I want you to mix them up. If you can't shuffle them, you can just kind of push the cards together like this. Just push them in. Tell me if you've done that. Is that good? Yep, you've done it. All right, let's now, right this very moment, I want you to put your hand on top of the cards and don't do anything anymore. Okay, just freeze. I'm going to show you what's happened. As you very well know, let me see, let me show it up close. All the cards are mixed up, right? Some face up, some face down. Maybe you can take a better look here. All right. Look at this. All I have to do is to snap my fingers. And you know what happens? Let's see. Can you see? Do they all phase one way except for the aces? And what is your, you know what? Do me a favor. I want you to snap your fingers over your cards and then spread them on the table and tell me, do you have your chosen four of a kind facing one way? Yeah? Yeah, did it? Did it? Woo! I'm happy. that was fun. All right. So now, shall I introduce the next?
Fantastic. Jade, thank you so much. We are running extraordinarily late. So we're gonna move on and put you sent us a little bit more magic, and we'd love to use that in another show.
Another show.
But we do have to move on. But that was fantastic. I can't believe right here in my own hands. That was really cool, and it's so good to see you. And that Chinese act, as always, it is absolutely a work of art. So thank you so much for coming and sharing magic with us. I really appreciate it. It's wonderful to see you. And now we have our final act of the evening is Alan Chamo. He is using a mix of comedy and magic. Alan has motivated and inspired people all over the world and continues to do so even during the ongoing pandemic through his interactive online presentations. Alan has appeared on TV shows on NBC, Telemundo, and Univision, and performed live on a famous Latin American award show seen by 50 million viewers. Please welcome to our virtual stage, Alan Chamo.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. So many nice familiar faces. This is awesome. My name is Alan Chamo. I'm a mind hacker. Mind hacker is like a magician with some mental issues. We will deal with some of them tonight. And I will need your participation. And I know that some of you are not on camera, so I encourage all of those that are not on camera, please turn on your camera. Nobody's judging you. I'm having a horrible hair day myself. So please, yes, come on. That's awesome. All right, let's get this going. I need somebody to help me. So Jennifer Nepo, can you assist me there? Yes, awesome. So let me just bring you in here, and if you can unmute yourself. Awesome. Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Jennifer?
Good.
Okay, are you a magician?
No, but my daughter is.
Your daughter is? Okay, awesome. Yeah. All right, Jennifer. So let me just switch cameras here. Let me just bring you. There you go. Can you see me there? Perfect. Jennifer, I want you. Do you have a deck of cards with you? Because
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, because you just use it with Jade. And can you please go ahead and take the cards and remove any of the cards that you want. Just choose one.
Any card I want.
Any card you want.
All right. I got it.
Yeah, show it to everybody. Any card you want, you know,
I show
it's
it
a
to
free
you?
choice. Yeah, show it to everybody. Yeah, any card you want beside the 8 of diamonds. What card is it? Oh, the 8 of no, any card you. No, just kidding. Are you are you happy with the 8 of diamonds, or would you like to change your mind?
No, I'm good.
You like the mind you have. Okay, awesome. Do me a favor. I want you to hold the 8 of diamonds like this between your fingers. Perfect. When I count to 3, I want you to throw it against the camera. Try to aim into the glass here. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Throw it. Good job. Can everybody see it right there? Came all the way here. And you said the 8 of diamonds.
Ah, nice.
There you go. Let's hear it for you. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. This is great. Hey, this is a new way of interaction. I'm actually kind of loving it. I get to meet people from all over the world and interact with them. And I do all this, guess what? In flip-flops. Yes, since it started the pandemic, I told myself I will do all my shows 100% in flip-flops. And I'm staying true to my word. And I won't wear shoes until I'm back on a live stage in front of people. And I know what you're thinking, and the answer is yes, I am wearing pants, okay? Let's see here. I need another victim here, volunteer. Let's see here. Karen, would you assist me, please? Yes? Okay, awesome. Actually, I will need 3 volunteers for this one. So let's add Karen to Spotlight, and maybe Calvin, would you assist me as well? All right, so let's add Calvin as well. And I need one more person, maybe, let's see, Greg, can you assist me as well? All right, Greg, perfect. Greg.
Happy to be here.
Okay, I'm happy that you're here. So everybody is spotlighted. If you're joining from a computer, then you will see 4 screens and all of us at the same time. If you're joining from an iPad or a mobile device, you will see only one of us at a time. but still you'll be able to enjoy it. So we're going to try, part of what I do as a mind hacker, I try to detect certain things, through body language, facial expressions, tone of voice. And it's a big challenge doing it through Zoom. Okay, I'm not really in front of you. So while I am in front of you, but in a different way, digitally. So I want each of you, go ahead and grab a little object, something you can hide inside your fist, like a coin, a little piece of paper, anything you have around you. Perfect, Karen, yeah, go find it. That's awesome. So Greg, I get you that you have something. Calvin, you got something?
Yes.
Perfect, wonderful. So go ahead, we're going to play a game like when we were kids, where you hide the object in one of the hands, and then you bring it forward. Now you don't have to actually go behind your back because you can just put it under the camera and I won't be able to see it, okay? So go ahead and do that for me. Hide the object, whatever it is you're holding, in one of your hands. You got it? Perfect. So now I will ask each of you a question, all right? And you can either lie or say the truth, all right? So Calvin, we will start with you. Is the object in your right hand?
Are you
Remember,
talking?
yeah, Calvin, I'm talking to you. Remember, you can lie or say the truth, and you don't even have to show me. You don't even have to show me your hands. You can. I'm just trying to detect it according to your body language. So my question was: is the object in your right hand? You can either say yes or no. It's your choice.
Yes.
And I want everybody to pay attention to his body language. You know how many times he's blinking. He's very aware. All right, so Calvin, yes. All right. All right, let's try this. Greg, I'm going to move to you, okay? Is the object in your right hand?
Yes.
You see, he was pretty secure. He knew the answer immediately. So you either tell the truth or you're a great liar. All right. So that's Greg. Okay. This is tough to do. By the way, what I do is not exact science, so I might be off a little bit. Karen, is the object in your right hand?
No.
Look at that poker face. Do not play poker with Karen. I'm warning everybody here. Okay, so Karen is. All right, I'm watching you. All right, let's do this. Go ahead now and you choose. You can either switch hands now or keep it in the same hands. Do it now. Okay. You good? Ready to go? Now, I will give you a little advantage now. I will tell you ahead of time what is the question I will ask you. Okay. Now, your answer needs to be consistent, meaning that if you lie to me the first time, I want you to continue lying. All right. And if you say the truth, you're going to continue saying the truth. All right. So the question for all of you will be, did you switch hands? Now think for a second, think about the answer. So when I ask you, you'll be ready to go. Okay. Calvin needs to really do some thinking. Okay. You got it? All right, Kelvin, I'm going to leave you for the end, okay? So you can think about the answer and prepare, you can practice maybe in front of a mirror or something. All right. Karen, we'll start with you. Did you switch hands?
No.
Look, she said no, and she went like this. Great, Karen. You just gave it away, just so you know, but never mind. I will just move on, okay? Greg, please do not put your hands up at any moment, okay? Greg, did you switch hands?
No.
Okay. Greg did not switch. I will ask you one more question, Greg, and you continue with the same line, okay?
Yep.
Do you have a pet?
Yes.
Can you say the name of your pet?
Yes. Oh, you want me to say the name? His name is Shlomi.
Shlomi. Okay, it's a Hebrew name you put.
Yes, it is for Solomon. That's right.
I know. I have friends named Shlomi, of course. Okay, Thank you, Greg. And Calvin, are you ready? Did you switch hands?
No.
He's trying his best. Okay. I think I'm ready. I made a few notes for myself. So let's start with you, Calvin. And I'm going to say in what hand I think is your object. So when I say the hand, show it to everybody, okay? So Calvin, I
Okay.
think that your object is in your right hand. Yes. Oh, and what is that? It's a heart?
It's a heart.
Oh, thank you. Very nice of you, Calvin. All right, we got the first one. Awesome. Thank you, Calvin. Good mind. Greg, with your dog Shlomi, I think your object is in the right hand.
It is.
All right, a USB stick. Awesome. Thank you. And Karen, the poker face, she's going to be the tough one, okay? I cannot guarantee here. Greg is going to go bring Shlomi. Okay.
It was.
Okay, I know, I'm a mentalist. All right, Karen, your object is in the left hand. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Awesome. Thank you, guys. And let's see Shlomi. Where is Shlomi?
Oh, he's sleeping back here. Let's see.
Let him sleep. Let him sleep. Let him sleep, please. I don't want. I have my dog Chato right here, and he's also is napping. He's napping. So.
Oh, we got him. There he is. There's Shlomi.
Oh, hey Shlomi, we love you.
You see him?
Yes, we see his eyes. He's so cute. All right, Greg, thank you very much. And thank you to Shlomi as well. Yes. And let me tell you real quick about myself. I know it's hard to detect, but I used to have an accent. Yeah. What? So I was born in Argentina. This is why I have some Argentinian accent in me. I grew up in Israel. This is why I have Hebrew accent, and I know many Shlomis. And now I live in Miami, and that's where I picked up my Cuban accent. So if you were wondering, don't wonder. All right, let's move on. I need another volunteer. Let me just move here to a gallery view. So we had Jennifer. Anybody that is not a magician that is on camera. Mina, how you doing? Hello. Yes. Go ahead. Unmute yourself. Can you unmute yourself? There you go. You are muted now.
Terrific.
Terrific. Okay. So Mina, I have here, actually, here. Let me show you my table. Perfect. So, and you might need to squeeze. Who are you with there? The nice gentleman over there. What's your name, sir?
Your name, he's asking. Oh, David.
David. Okay, very good. David and Mina. So, wow, we're going to get dizzy with that camera movement. But if you can put the camera without moving and try to squeeze in a little bit so we can see you.
Come to me.
Or you know what? Let's do it a different way. Let's do it a different way. So it's easier for everybody to see you. Let's just add them to Spotlight, okay? Let's just add them to Spotlight and everybody will be able to see them. I guess that everybody here is perfect. Okay, let me just see here. Perfect. All right, so let's do this. You should be able to see my table. On my table, I have an envelope, very important envelope. And you're probably wondering what's inside the envelope. That's the reason there's a question mark. If you would know, then there wouldn't be a question mark. And we will keep it there all the time. And I will never move the envelope from here, okay? It will remain in plain view, never leave the screen, very important. I also have with me here some symbols. Each symbol represents a different part of our life, okay? Let me call them out for you so you can see them clearly. So we have, this is a toy, represents when we were kids or babies. This is school, any type of school, elementary, high school, middle school, college. Heart represents love, okay? Airplane is travel, something it's hard to do right now. And home, where we at right now. I want you to go ahead, Mina, and choose one of them. Don't tell me which one. You got one in your mind? Perfect. And I want you to try to connect that symbol to a memory, a fun memory from your life. All right. So if you chose travel, maybe you're thinking about one of your trips, maybe a cruise you've been on. Don't tell me what it is, but just have a memory. Do you have a memory in your mind that you can connect to that symbol you chose?
Oh, yes.
Perfect. Wonderful. I will ask you now a few questions. These are personality questions. Okay. And it will help me to try and guesstimate which is the one that you chose. Okay. The symbol you chose. So let me see here. First question, wine or beer?
Wine.
Wine, okay. Classy lady, okay, very nice. And then, would you prefer driving or walking?
Oh, walking.
Walking. Okay. Nice, very good. And if you had to choose a superpower, would that be flying or being invisible?
Flying or what?
Or being invisible? Which one you would choose?
Flying.
Flying. Okay, flying. Oh, so let me see here. And last but not least, I want you to say a word, can be any word, okay, that is connected somehow to the memory you have in your mind. Now, don't, for example, let me, before you say the word, okay, don't choose a word that will give it out. So for example, if you chose heart, if you say kiss, then we will know it's hearts, you know? So go ahead. And it can be, for example, a name of a person that was with you in that memory. It can be anything you want. It only needs to make sense to you and only you.
Third grade.
Third grade.
Grade teacher.
Oh, it's a teacher.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. Can you say for the first time, what is the symbol that you chose?
The heart, of course.
The heart. Okay. People were thinking, you probably chose school because you said teacher, third grade teacher. All right. The heart. And I guess that you have a special place in your heart for your third grade teacher. Would that be correct?
That's not why I chose that, but okay.
Would you like to share with us why you chose it?
Because he's sitting with me.
Is your third. This is awesome. This is awesome. Okay, I love it. I love it. All right, let me show you. Indeed, hearts.
Oh.
Thank you. This is awesome.
Okay, you made me happy.
You made me happy. You made everybody happy. You know what? Don't leave me yet. Don't leave me yet, because I have a feeling you have a very good intuition. Would that be correct? Do you have a good intuition? Yes. Does it happen to you that when the phone rings, before you pick it up, you know who's calling already?
Know which what?
Huh? Does it happen to you that when the phone rings, you know who's calling before you pick it up? Does it happen to you sometimes?
Sure.
Yeah. It's called caller ID. It has nothing to do with what we're doing, but it's
Right.
awesome.
If Greg calls me, I just know it.
You just know it? Okay, so let's use your intuition. I'm holding here the rest of the symbols. I don't even know which one I'm holding in my hand right now. Can you please tell me which one do you think I'm holding in my hand?
The toys.
The toy, very good. And what about this one?
That must be the airplane.
You really feel it, huh? It's like you
yes.
go for it.
I want to help you.
What about this one here?
Oh, that must be the diploma.
Wow, you are so good at this. And obviously this is going to be house. Would you like to change any of those, or are you happy? You feel confident?
Oh, no, I think I know what they were. Sure.
You're good with that?
Just like that.
All right, so let's see.
Whoa.
Very nice.
Woo.
Cool.
How?
And last but not least,
I know it.
Everything
bravo,
perfect.
Bravo. let's take this show on the road.
Yeah, let's take the show on the road.
You and I.
What about me?
Oh, you heard that? The third grade teacher. By the way, you're probably wondering what's up with this envelope that was here from the beginning. Okay, never left sight. It's right here. And in here, I kept something. I put something inside before the show. And in here, you can see there's a, well, this is my business card. I don't use business cards lately. But behind it, I wrote something. And if you can see, it says here,
Oh.
teacher, right there.
How do you know? Very, very good. Bravo, bravo.
Thank you. I've been practicing. I appreciate it. You have a great mind. Great mind. All right, we have time for one more. Are you guys with me?
20.
All right, so let's do this.
All right.
I have with me here, this is something I picked up during the pandemic. At the beginning, when it all started and all my shows were canceled back in March, I decided to, practice a little bit and learn how to solve a cube. Anybody here knows how to solve a cube? I'm sure many of the magicians do, but no, nobody knows how to solve a cube. So basically, you need to learn certain algorithms in order to solve a cube, and you need to practice it, and you can solve it. And do you know how many combinations you can create with only one cube? You know what? Put it in the chat. Just give me an estimation, whatever you think. Some people start calculating. Actually, today I had a show right before this one for it was a tech company, and we had a lot of programmers and developers on the show, and they started actually calculating, and one of them actually came out with the answer, which was the first time it happened to me. So let's see in the chat. Great. So Greg put 1,100. I don't even know how to say it now. Yeah, close. 537 said Jade. Not close. Okay, and Calvin Googled it, I guess, or is a magician, but you got the right answer. And actually, let me show you guys the right answer. Let me see if I can switch here. Is right on the screen, okay? It's 43 quintillion. I don't even know how to say the whole number, but that's the number, and it's the real number, and you can Google it after it. So just so you understand how big is this number, if you would move 1 second at a time from the moment you were born until the last day of your life, you will never reach even a quarter of this number, okay? It's that big of a number, and that's only with one cube. Now, this, throughout the years, it became a sport. And it's basically a bunch of 16-year-old kids with no girlfriends trying to compete who can solve it the fastest. Yeah. And do you know what is the world record in solving a cube? I know I'm giving so much information here. I mean, it's like we're becoming experts in Rubik's Cube. Anybody knows the answer? What's the world record? No? Okay, so somebody said 3 seconds. No, over there? 3 seconds. Okay, that's pretty close, actually. Let me show you, while I'm setting this up, let me show you the world record. Check it out.
Come on, get us up 5.
There you go. Yeah, so that is, let me hear. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, we have one camera off. Give me 1 second, people. Things that happen during a show. Hold on. Okay. We back. All right, we back. Okay. All right. Are you ready? I cannot. Okay. Can you hear me still? I'm back. All right. Just making sure. So now it's my moment to try and solve a cube. Now, after you saw the world record, I'll be honest with you, I cannot solve it under 5 seconds because I have a life. But I will try to do it really, really quick. But especially for flavors of magic, one cube, nah. 2 cubes. Huh? All right, 4 cubes, and we're going to do it really quick, really fast. Now, in a live show in person, I would just let you mix it up, okay? I will let you just take the cube and mix it up. Now, I cannot really hand you the cube, so I will be the one mixing it up, okay? And I need somebody to help me, somebody that can tell time. Let's see, Rich, you look like you can tell time. Is that right? Yeah. Can you unmute yourself? Very good. Hey, Rich.
Hey.
How you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Awesome.
This is fun.
This is fun? Okay, good. So here's the challenge for me. I have here the timer ready to go, okay? And I will in a moment start mixing up the cubes. And you will decide for how long I mix the cubes. Okay. Now the challenge would be that at the end, after I finish mixing it up, I stop the clock, and then I will try to solve all 4 cubes in less time than it took me to mix them up. And you are the one deciding for how long I'm mixing the cubes. So if you allowing me a lot of time to mix them up, then I will have longer time to solve them. And if you give me a little time, then I need to solve them faster. Does it make sense?
Yes, and you're going to mix all 4 cubes.
All 4 cubes. So here's how it's going to go. I will start the moment I start mixing the cube, and I will do it, by the way, also with my eyes closed, because some people think that I remember the position of every color. So I'll do it with my eyes closed. And if you think that about me, then thank you, but I'm not that good. Okay. So I will start mixing up, and then whenever you want, you say switch, and I put it down and take the other one and start mixing it up, and you say switch, switch, switch until we stop the clock. All right. We're gonna also put some Rubik's Cube music, and we're gonna get started. Ready, Rich?
Let's go.
Let's go. Can you hear the music? Okay, let's start now.
Switch.
Home.
Switch.
Hey, be nice to me.
Switch.
A little bit longer.
Switch.
Oh my God. I knew I shouldn't pick you, Rich. That was not nice at all. Look what we've done here. 15 seconds? I told you I cannot solve it under 5 seconds each cube. I cannot break the world record. I don't know how to do that. Okay. Let's do this. 15 seconds and 28 milliseconds, okay? Which, I mean, it could be, you could easily stop me at 16 seconds and, I don't know, 52 milliseconds. I don't know. I mean, we don't have control over that. So just so I can maybe manage to do it, can we add it up? 15 plus 28. How much is 15 plus 28? Anybody's good in math over there?
43. 43.
Oh, Rich, you're good in math. Okay, 43. So if I do it under 43 seconds, 4 cubes, would that be amazing?
Yes.
Yeah, the rest of you guys, yes? Is that acceptable? Because Rich wasn't very nice to me. All right, Rich. Ready? I'm ready to solve it under 43 seconds. Here we go. It's done. Actually, I wasn't truthful to you guys. While I was mixing them up, I was actually solving them. Now, I know that you expect solving a cube to have this, you know, each color on each side, but everybody does that. You know, that's not original. I'm trying to do something original here. So I made a unique solve for each one. This one is 1 out of 43 quintillion, 1 out of 43 quintillion, and so on. And I solved them that way, which nobody's buying that. And it's fine, because you stopped me 15 seconds and 28, and we said I'm going to solve it in less than 43, and I actually did solve it in a different way. I just solved one part of each cube, and if you put it together, it's exactly 43. Well, thank you so much. My name is Alan Chamo. Please follow me on social media at Alan Chamo, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.
Alan, thank you so much. That was wonderful. I loved it, and I'm a little bit frightened, but that was fantastic. Thank you all so much. I'd like to say thanks again to our performers, Mark Phillips, Amanda Nepo, Rogue, Danny Archer, Jade, and Alan Shamo. And anyone, if you're interested in reaching out to any of our performers, their websites and social media handles will appear in the credits. If you'd like to learn more about magic and maybe learn a little magic yourself, the Society of American Magicians would be happy to help you. You can look us up at www.magicsam.com. If you'd like to see a show from the Zoom room and actually participate, you can email us at info@flavorsofmagic.com, and we can help you with that. We will see you with a whole new episode going live at 7 p.m. on December 3rd, which will feature Elliot Hunter, Rogue, Jonathan Molo, Michaela Oz, Jack Spareribs, and featuring Magic Castle's Stage Magician of the Year, Lucy Darling. I'm Sarah Krasson, and for the whole Flavors of Magic team, we'd like to thank the Tank, thank the Society of American Magicians, and thank you for being here with us today.